Hello, anyone who's, watching this, probably no one, because I just made this channel, um, that's okay. My name is, or I am Awkward to the Max, um, and I just made my channel video, but I also wanted to make, like, a real video, like, where I can, like, a real video where I can, like, talk, instead of having to make it snappy for being the uh, channel trailer. And since it's my first video, I thought I would explain why I decided to make my name Awkward to the Max. And um, that is because I think I have social anxiety because um, I do a lot of research and, like, and it's just like, okay, I want to make this video about, this is what I'm making this video about. Things that happen to me that are really awkward on the regular. Um, and I wrote some of these down, so I'm gonna read them off here and then explain them one at a time. Um, I, for some reason, when I'm like around people, I will like smile a lot, like inappropriately, like um, at weird times. Like when someone is just talking to me, I'll just, or if someone is just looking at me or something, I will just start, like, I don't know, think something really funny and apparently, and then just not be able to, and then just start smiling, but then, like, it'll be like really awkward and like weird, and it's like, why is this crazy person just sitting here smiling? Um, and so I'm always trying to hide it, and so my face always gets like really stiff. You know what I'm saying? And because when you're smiling, it's like you're trying to hold that back, and as a result, it's like this weird, angry-looking, stiff face that's like, I don't know, and it's not very pleasant to look at, and not many people want to talk to someone that looks angry, has a stiff face all the time. Um, because, I mean, if someone looks angry all the time, like, why would you want to talk to that person? Why would you want to be around them? Angry people aren't fun to be around. Like, I always leave angry people alone. Like, that usually does it pretty good for me. I just leave them alone so they can deal with their anger, and it'll be their business and not mine. So I figured if I always look angry because I'm trying to hide my awkward smiles or I don't know what to do with my face, like, no one's gonna talk to me. So I think that's one thing I need to work on. Um, Another awkward thing for me to deal with is car rides. Um, I don't like car rides. Some car rides are better than others. Like, um, my favorite is when there are more than two people, so that there can be the um, driver, passenger, and then me in the back seat. That way, the driver and the passenger can do all the chit chat, and I can listen and just, or not listen if I want to, and add if I want to, like whenever I want. Because they can't, like, turn around and look at me. It's all, you know. And I can have a conversation with people that way when they're not looking at me. Um, because they're like, usually like facing forward. Um, but the car rides that are like just me like me and one other person, so where I'm like in the front passenger seat. It's like sometimes that's really hard to do because even people that I know really well, I don't know what to talk about. Even with my family, like I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do, and sometimes it just turns really awkward, and I don't know what to do. Um, Another reason why it's awkward is because I get really nervous in cars. Um, and I'm always watching everything around me, like, watching all the other cars, making sure no one's in our lane, making sure you're in the right lane, going that way in the right direction. I just gotta know where I'm going, because I'm afraid of getting in an accident, I guess. Um, and so sometimes I will I'll get so nervous that I yell at people, and I'm like, oh my gosh, be careful, and I will tell people to slow down, I'll be like, slow down, you're going way too fast, like I can't handle it. Some people get really angry at me that I do that, that I tell them how to drive, and it's like sometimes I cannot help it. I can't. It's like some people's driving is like way too scary for me to deal with. Um, 'Cause they're just careless. Being careless drivers is dangerous. Um, and it's not like okay. I don't think a lot of people realize like what it means to operate a motor vehicle. Like that is a gigantic metal box that's going very fast and is life-threatening. Like let's let's all be honest here. Like car crashes are deadly, and car accidents are like that's a big thing. That's a big problem. And so every time you go into a car, you are risking your life just to get where you need to go. And it sucks because the area that I live in is like only catered to vehicles. The bigger the better. SUVs, and cars, trucks, you name it. You got it. We've got roads for it. But if you're on your bike or you're a pedestrian like me, it ain't easy because there's sidewalks, and there aren't many pedestrians around here. There's sidewalks, but it's like they're difficult to navigate, and some roads are basically impossible to cross at certain times of the day because they make crosswalks, but it's like when you have the green, some cars are still turning, and you gotta wait for them to quit turning. But sometimes there's so many that you know you don't get a break, and um, then the cars keep going from the other way. It's just wow. Wow. What was I just talking about for 8.5 minutes? What I was talking about. Okay, this video is about um, awkward social interaction that I've been in, slash um, social anxiety. And the reason, if anyone's even watching this far, probably no one, but if anyone sees this, I want to say why I made this channel, why I am doing this, because I saw a lot of other YouTubers on YouTube talking about their social anxiety, um, and it seemed like such a great idea. Like it's so smart. Like why didn't I think of it before? To instead of actually going out and talking to people, you just sit here and talk to a camera first. That way you're alone and you can kind of be yourself a little bit more. You don't have to worry about someone sitting right there, like, facing you. Although it is the internet, so who knows what'll happen. Okay, well, this is 10 minutes long. I'm gonna stop this recording. Thank you for watching. I'm awkward to the max. I will see you next video. Bye.